In recent weeks and months, China has dramatically tightened export controls over rare earth and battery materials. At least to some extent, this is part of wider economic friction between China and the United States, but it has a huge impact on us here in the European Union. We all know how important rare earths are for our industry, whether for cars, semiconductors, or military equipment. The decisions announced by the Chinese government on October 9th poses a significant risk. In essence, these actions would severely hamper other countries, except China. And this is why I can announce today that we are working on a new RESourceEU plan along the lines of the REPower initiative. REPowerEU helped us to overcome the energy crisis together after Putin cut us off the Russian fossil fuels. The aim is to secure access to alternative sources of critical raw materials in the short, medium, and long term for our European industries. And it starts with a circular economy, not for environmental reasons, but to exploit the critical raw materials already contained in products sold in Europe. Some companies can recycle up to 95% of critical raw materials in batteries. This means extracting precious raw materials, reducing waste, and of course promoting sustainable resource management. In addition, we will focus on everything from joint purchasing to stockpiling. We will boost investment in strategic projects for the production and processing of critical raw materials here in the European Union. We'll speed up work on critical raw materials partnerships with countries like Ukraine and Australia, Canada, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Chile, and Greenland. And the point here is that Europe must use its geo-economic weight to its advantage and for pursuing its own interests. This is ultimately how Europe can find its place in today's global economy. And it is how it can thrive within this new era of confrontational geoeconomics.